What's up everybody, Russell here, your favorite medic, and today we're going to be doing a video about the S2K. Now in true YouTube fashion and giving heritage to all the other YouTubers who have come before me, when you get a new car or you have a car, you're supposed to do a certain amount of number of things that you hate about it, just so everybody knows that you hate your car. Look, a deer. Here, deer. Actually, no, don't come over here. Get out of here. Let me just start by saying this. I know that there's going to be a lot of people out there hating, especially in the comments, saying, you don't know what you're talking about, that's a great car. Let me just start by saying this. I absolutely adore this car. I've only had it for about a week, and this is just kind of a quick user experience of everything that I've learned in this past week. And I absolutely adore this car. These are just my little tiny nitpicks of what gets to me about the car so far. So let's get to it. So like you guys know, this is a 2003 AP1 S2000, Honda S2000. And the list of things that I do not like about this car is kind of short, but here it is. So now this I don't know if this is going to pertain to every single S2000 out there or not, or just mine. But let me show you guys something. So let's see. I'm almost positive this thing has a aftermarket security system. Now, I've made mention of this in my other videos and it has let me down dramatically. So let's lock it. So beeps once, right? We'll go ahead and hit the unlock button. 2 beeps. Now, I'm gonna stand here for a second. We're gonna give it about 30 seconds and see what happens. There's 2 deer over there now. Nope, there's a 3rd one. There it is, beeped. Now, surprisingly, that was only 1 beep. Most of the time, it gives me 3 beeps afterwards. But it is just so annoying, especially when I pull this thing into my garage at like whatever time, 10, 11 o'clock at night. I get to lock it, just even 1 click and it beeps all the time. Or if I'm trying to get out and leave early in the morning, same thing, it's gonna beep. And it's almost like it won't even stay unlocked, it always locks itself, which is kind of frightening because this is just a regular key, it's not a key fob, so it doesn't know when the key's in the car. So there's that. Little pieces, like I said, I don't know if that's for every S2000 out there, but it is very annoying, and I'm almost to the point that I'm going to either disable that security system or look into modifying or getting a new one. On to gripe number 2. So I literally just got out of this, I haven't set anything up. I'm gonna show you guys. Let me unlock it. Let me unlock it. Let's see what happens. But the funny thing is, sometimes it won't beep. All right, here we go. Nope, 2 beeps. All right, so we're gonna undo the door. And one of the biggest problems I have is the seatbelt not retracting. So I'll get out of the car, seatbelt's like this, and it'll either stay just like that in the way, or it'll come out like this and stay there. Like it doesn't, I don't know if this is something that is, I mean, granted, like I said, don't be too critical of this. This car is 14 years old. It just might be worn out. But in a used S2K, that is one of the things that really does annoy me. Now, the headrests for the seats are probably the most unusable headrests in any car. So this is a comfortable seating position here. Now, in any other car, you might give it one of these. Your head hits the headrest. In this is the headrest position. So if you're trying to like maybe just like relax, sit your head back, if you're cruising for a while, unless you like this position, you're not gonna have a good time. This thing is not this is not a grand touring car, so I'm sure that was not one of their biggest concerns whenever they were making this. They look awesome. I actually really do like this mesh. This mesh that's in between the seats, but just one other thing. All right, so for the interior, I can't really show you guys this as much right now. Let me shut this door so my battery doesn't die. But when I'm in the car, as you guys can see, the S2000s have absolutely like nothing over here or here for like when you have this closed, and everything is pretty dim and whatnot over here. So let me tell you guys. So like at nighttime when you're driving this thing, it is so dark in here, especially if you have the radio, the head unit closed. it's almost like you can't see anything. The only thing that is really illuminating is your gauges, like the tachometer and your speed. Now, I don't even see anything to like turn up or turn down the lighting in here, like as in like the gauge cluster, to be able to maybe turn it up a little bit. If that is somewhere and I just don't see it, please let me know, because I don't see it. It does get a little bit better when you go ahead and click this down. Now there is an aftermarket head unit in this one, so it might even be a little bit brighter because it's got all those crazy like early 2000 colors, like the bright reds, blues, everything like that. So it's not bad then. But if that is closed, it is so dark in here. Like I was telling Ben the other day, I can't even see the shifter. Like you gotta, I mean, if you're driving this car, you're not gonna have that big of a deal. But if you let somebody borrow this and get in it, I mean, they might have a little bit of an issue. So, gripe number 4. All right, so on to gripe number 5. Again, I've only had this car for a week. If you guys know the tricks of the trade, and let me know. If you guys know the tricks, of the trade, and you're sitting back watching this video going, "What an idiot!" Please drop me a comment and let me know so I can have a little bit better of an experience with this car. Okay, on to number 5. Now, again, these are all such small gripes and they're such first world problems. I feel terrible for making this video, but it is what it is. Now, there is not anything that I know of. There's no button in here to unlock the other door, which it's not that big of a deal. But if somebody else is trying to get in the car and that door is locked, it kind of sucks, like trying to have to like, and this doesn't like, it's not a pull open system. You have to reach a little further and it's kind of hard to reach that button. So, you know, it could have been nice to have another little spare button. So yeah, those are my top 5 gripes about this car. Nothing too bad. Now, what you guys may have realized, and let me tell you if you didn't, nothing comes down to the way this car drives, the way this car performs, anything like that. No complaints, nothing to say about that. But anyways, thank you guys again for watching this video. Give me a thumbs up, thumbs down. Drop me a comment, let me know what you think. If you think I'm an idiot, let me know. If you don't, let me know too. But yeah, make sure you guys subscribe for more content to come. There's gonna be more stuff coming with the S2K. Hopefully we're gonna be taking the GTI to the dyno here soon. I know I've said that a lot. And we're gonna dyno this thing also. So maybe I'll have another little giveaway to see if you guys can guess what the numbers are going to be on the GTI and the S2000. Maybe we'll give away some free shirts. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. You guys have a good day. And yeah, peace. Well, so thankfully, this time at my secret spot, if you guys have watched my videos before, somebody else had come down here, which I've explained this before. This is a cul-de-sac that looks like it was never developed, right? So there's a bunch of space back here and like a complete circle that goes around, and then like there's this thing going on. But somebody else had come back here and was like giving me crap, like driving around looking like, "What's going on? What are you doing back here?" And whatever. Let me give you guys a couple honorable mentions on the S2000 though. So this right here provides the worst blind spot I've ever experienced in a car, ever. Now with the top down, it's not really that bad, but where these little tiny mirrors along with this, when you're sitting in the car, it is just miserable. And these windows are tinted, so at nighttime, it's even more miserable. So yeah, and one more thing, I didn't really want to say this because this is more of a performance car, not really anything meant to be driven long distances, but the storage in here is atrocious. We have one cup holder that is terribly positioned. It gets in the way of everything whenever you have any type of cup in there. I actually had a Starbucks double shot espresso, 6.5 ounce can, this big, and they're screwed up everything. And there's no glove box. The glove box is in between the two seats. Not too bad. And then there's a couple storage nets on each side of the door, which again, not too bad. The trunk is atrocious. It's so tiny. They've managed somehow to fit a spare tire in between the back seats and halfway through the trunk, which makes you lose half your trunk space. Again, not that big of a deal. You're not taking this thing out. You're not taking the family out for a road trip unless you're, I've been thinking about maybe a hardtop. What do you guys think about those hardtops? But, alright. I'll see you guys later. Watch for the next videos come up. Peace.